I have arrived at Pitt River, and it's very cool here. It's almost like you can feel the water already. So just checking out some of these bushes. It's very lush here. Like some of these trees and bushes. It's very overgrown here. There's a lot of overgrowth, I should say. And some good berries, some not so good berries. I'll try some. See if this is any good. Excelente. Smooth and soft like el dente. Some of them are too soft and they just like pop it just right when you pick it up. Like if they pop like that and just turn to mush, drop those ones. You get the ones that are just like fairly firm. Like this one isn't fully ripe, but it's still good. It'll be a little bit sour, but still tastes good. This one's ripe. Ripe and ready. Let's go like this. Anyways, I'm gonna go see if I can go for a swim. Look at this old house. Oh my goodness. Looks like an old rancher kind of barnyard. I guess they had horses or some kind of livestock. Yeah, livestock, and it looks like a big garden over there. Large garden. And once again, there's a big ditch here. And a whole bunch of bushes. Here's some good right here. These ones are okay. There's gotta be better ones. Like the ones right here. These ones look better. Yeah. Shiny and ready to eat. So I'm gonna show some of the walkway up here and maybe go swimming if I feel like it. It's not very sunny out today because, as you can see, it's very smoky. There's a fire in the interior BC, somewhere over there, over those mountains. So, not my favorite thing, you know, having fire everywhere, but yeah. Ooh, look at these beautiful benches here. There's a lot of history to the Pitt Rivers. This reads, early explorer mappers, including David Thompson, in 1813 showed the Fraser River for the first time and depicted the unnamed Pitt and Coquitlam rivers. The Pitt River was likely named in 1824 by James McMillan of the Hudson Bay Company while searching for a site for Fort Langley. His 1827 journals first mentioned Pitt River, named for England's youngest Prime Minister William Pitt the Younger. After the colony of British Columbia was declared in 1858, the HMS Plumper was dispatched to begin Admiralty surveys. As we travel this section of Poco Trail, imagine the impressive tall ship anchored in the safe waters of Pitt River. Its crew under the command of Captain George Richards, assigning many of the place names we use today. Oh, look, there's heart names, and that would be the look of the sailboat with all the lines and a mast and huge bow. Look at that. And then I guess they also used big rowboats and canoes large size canoes. So I'm gonna go, I think that way is north, and then the other way is, hold on, how does this work? That is southwest, and this is northeast, if that makes sense. So if I turn to the right over there, that way is east. As you can see, it's very gray and very smoky. So I'm just snacking here a little bit. Just got to the area along this river. Obviously, the river doesn't flow very fast. It doesn't have a very fast current, I guess, at this time of year because it's not very sunny. So then the glaciers and whatnot, as you can see, most of the mountains have mostly melted all the ice caps, all the snow cover. So that's why this lake is very staid and placid, or not a lake, it's a river. I called it a lake because as I look at it right now, it looks like a lake. There's a bunch of beautiful ducks in their little group right there. And yeah, I just felt like coming on this little adventure today, see what I could find and what kind of like little perils I encounter. It looks like maybe there's even bear crab right there. So that right there, those black turds, those are either just old human or dog droppings that have dried up a lot, or something a little heavier, you know, maybe from a black bear. And yeah, it's very beautiful out here. I had to walk along these, all these big logs and whatnot. Looks like someone dropped a barrel here too. I don't know if this was an oil barrel or maybe just for supplies. It's very old of a can. And there are huge, look at these, look at the amount of berries in some of these vines right here. And these greens look different than a lot of the other kinds that I usually see. So I'm wondering if these are just as good. They have a little bit different of a taste than the blackberries I'm used to. But look at these, they look so beautiful. Like, you can see all the little seeds. You'll know if you don't see this video that I died from the berries. No. I've gotten poisoned by a few different things in my life, but usually I find a way to detox it, and there's various ways that you can do that. You know, you can sweat out toxins or just pee, crap them out, spit them out. Some people puke, you know, when drinking a lot of alcoholic beverages, so to speak. But yeah, so my challenge now is to get into that area where there used to be a big, some kind of dock for boats, and maybe just play in the water, you know, just take it easy, you know, that's all. Not gonna be, you know, casting any lines or anything, but, you know, just taking a little dip, that's all. Also, I hear the sound of a boat coming down this way, I guess. Coming south. I think it's southwest. So anyways, I've made my way out through these bushes, and I found a technique that you can use because the ground's muddy, right? So what you got to do is you brush all the bush to the side, and it's like a plank protecting your shoe from dipping down in the mud. So that's one way to prevent, you know, getting your shoes and socks all soaked. And as you can see, there's I guess that's oil residue from maybe a motorboat that came in and out of here, or a small oil spill. That's telltale signs of more oil spills and whatnot to come as there's more, you know, trading and transporting of oil. There's going to be a little mishaps eventually, but anyways, so yeah, it's very beautiful here. I'm gonna maybe go just take a little dip. If you look at the sun, it's covered by all the smog and smoke, and you can actually look directly at it. It's still very bright, but yeah, it looks orangey red as you know, all the smoke is kind of blocking all the light. So it's like a filter. The smoke is like a filter, you know. So when there's so much concentration of a filter, that's all that you see. That when the light filters through, just like through a colored pane of glass, all you see is yellow. If it's, you know, a yellow colored pane. And smoke is grayish yellow. I'd say the color of carbon dioxide has a resonance with yellow, just like oxygen has a resonance with green, because green is what is the color of chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is the thing that converts all the sunlight to energy for the plant, but it also changes the carbon dioxide from the yellow to green color, as it kind of raises its potential, so to speak, or just has that chemical conversion. So yeah, little things that you always learn, you know, when you're growing up, and things that you remember that you get to pass down, you know, wisdom to the youth, right? Or to who needs it, right? To accrue more knowledge. So I'm going to show a little bit as I get out there in a little bit. Take a dip. Just packing up here. I was just opening some food and testing some stuff, but yeah, it's a very serene, the best way to put it is refreshing area. When you come down by the river, it's so like cool. And I like the you know, this sandy area. You can like draw hearts or whatever, Venn diagrams, and boobs, maybe boobs. There's some tits for you. 1, 2, yeah, baby. But anyways, I'm gonna see if I can go back through this path instead of back through the water. So that may be easier since I'm going back southwest. And I'm gonna come back here another time, not telling exactly when, but it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna come with like some more gear, some boots or whatever, so I can go in the water. Hopefully the tide is in up to like this area, so then you can just walk right here and then, you know, do everything from here. And yeah, I think it's a very refreshing place. I may take a dip next time, especially if I have those boots, but I didn't want to get my shoes too sandy and mucky and dirty and wet, damp and gross. So anyways, better luck next time. It was enjoyable. Found some berries and refreshing things. Hopefully I can find some more before I go, and I mean before sundown. So yeah.